We are living in a world where most of us spend hours every day scrolling through social media. For artists, this doesn't just mean sharing works anymore, it means constantly producing content. Artists are expected to be both creators and marketers, and content on social media is slowly becoming the artist's digital portfolio to attract and maintain an audience. In this video essay, I'll focus mainly on the experience of artists who make physical art instead of digital art. So why artists feel the pressure to perform and maintain an artistic identity on social media? First, we should understand what is content creating. User-created content is defined as pieces of media that involve creative effort, are created outside of professional routines and practice, and they have to be published. In this video, I'll mostly refer to Instagram Reels and TikTok videos as content. As digital platforms become central to visibility and opportunities come the phenomenon of influencer creep, which is how influencer style behaviors gradually spread into more types of work. It also means these expectations slowly extend into everyday life, so people feel pressure to always present and promote themselves online. The three key tenets of influencer creeps are self-branding, optimization, and performance of authenticity. Let's talk about self-branding. The concept of self-branding dovetailed with the growth of micro-celebrity practice, where one presents themselves as a celebrity regardless of who's paying attention.
You have to find your USP, which is your unique selling point. So there are many artists on the web, so you have to find something that stands out.
Self-branding practice include developing a unique selling point, increasing exposure, and consistent promotion of oneself and one's work. Over time, micro-celebrity practice has become formalized and professionalized. Then, on top of that, the requirement for self-branding has been deepened due to global declines in arts funding. As a result, success in contemporary art is no longer measured solely by the quality of critical values of the work, but also by metrics such as followers, engagement, and online reach, enforcing the importance of visibility in defining artistic recognition. Artists now feel the need to build a personal brand online, which is often seen as a chance to success through hard work and visibility. However, research shows that this can be closely linked to capitalism. Platforms relied on creators to constantly produce content, often as unpaid or invisible labor, that still generates value to the platform. At the same time, algorithms control who gets seen, which means success is not equal. Some creators are pushed forward while others are hidden, often based on profitability. Rewards those who produce a certain type of content. Even so, platforms promote the idea that anyone can succeed if they try hard enough. This creates an illusion of meritocracy, where inequality is hidden behind the belief that success depends only on effort. So, exactly why do artists feel the need to create content online? There are approximately two main reasons. One, to present a consistent personal brand, both to promote and sell their work and to reach and grow an audience. And two, to remain relevant in a fast-moving digital environment because they believe that success depends on their exposure online. So how does this affect artists? While sharing my findings, I'll show you a little experiment where I attempted to fold origami cranes in two attempts. A. Create without filming, and B. Create while filming with the intention to make contents out of it. In 1990, this guy introduced a theory of optimal experience, which we call the flow state. Flow is more than just concentrating or paying attention. It's a unique mental state of effortless engagement. Studies show that while in flow, one can even turn off the feeling of worry or self-judgment. Instead, they feel a sense of oneness with what they're doing, allowing for peak performance. Therefore, frequently task switching disrupts the state. by breaking concentration, increasing cognitive load, and preventing sustained engagement, making it harder to maintain creativity, efficiency, and the quality of the work.
My name is Catarina. I'm from Portugal. That way, I try to reduce as much friction from the process of recording myself painting and everything, because otherwise I won't do it at all. In the back of my mind, I think I am thinking about it. Even if it's just there recording, I think something's running on the back of my mind. Also, if I'm in the middle of I don't know, a large wash or something that requires a lot of mental effort, I sometimes take the phone away and just I need to focus right now.
But content creating requires materials, and arguably, the most valuable materials for an artist is their working process, as it is the undeniable proof of their creativity and skill in action. The constant drive to evidence the artistic process can be seen in Beger's argument that artists' reputations are the sum of the values we assign to the work that they have produced.
For the millennials, their way of perceiving content is that they love watching motivational videos. They love watching people get their stuff together to get motivations from. But for Gen Z, who is now taking over the web, they hate the perfect thing.
Handmade goods offer an opportunity for buyers to engage with the authentic in an inauthentic work. Such objects offer a connection to the maker through the skill and the learning in their production. Different types of content require different types of footage and setup. Can go from the most simple with only a phone and a tripod to more complicated setup with lighting, backdrops, professional camera, or multiple cameras for multiple angles. It depends on what kind of setup artists need to show off their work. But to film the process video, most of it would have to be pretty close up to get the best view. This limits how one is able to move when working.
I just have my phone by my side. It's like this small tripod. I tried different setups from on the top and different styles, and it's also sometimes I get really frustrated with the phone being there, and I don't know, it's making me not draw as accurately. I'm doing the tiny little details on the face or something that's really delicate. I never film that part because I noticed that it can get in the way somehow. My phone fall on the piece, which is so frustrating.
Moreover, when there are too many tasks, people sometimes tend to fall into the procrastination cycle, where you find it hard to start an activity, which is the complete opposite of the flow state, where it can feel difficult to stop. There are many reasons why people procrastinate, but upon research, they seem to land under 3 categories: fear of failure, perfectionism, and avoidance of bad feelings. More tasks to do means more reasons to procrastinate. For example, the setup is messy, you gotta clean it first. All the lighting is too dark, maybe I should wait for a sunny day, etc. Even when you're already working on the project, but stop to film and just lose the momentum to continue. Each interruption requires time to re-enter a focused state, reducing efficiency and creative momentum.
Sometimes I'm just stopping the camera and my brain goes into that mode. What was I doing? And I grab the phone. If I wasn't filming, I would be more in the zone. I'm pretty sure of it, because if I'm not thinking I have to film. That's still going on in the background, so I don't think I can enter the flow state as easily.
Creating the kinds of content that is perceived to be popular on social media may end up shaping artistic practice. Artists report that they usually compare their work to an idea that would do well on Instagram.
You always have to adjust your content based on the platform that you're gonna post. For example, on Instagram, it prioritizes content that are more aesthetics. Meanwhile, the content on TikTok has to be more funny, so you have to adjust the tone a little bit, and all goes the same with Threads and all kind of Snapchat and everything else.
It doesn't usually stop me from making it, but while I'm making it, I'm thinking, this one's not gonna do well. I've been trying new formats, which can be challenging because I'm not a native English speaker, so it can be hard to express myself in English as well, because we just want to make art for making art, and then we have this whole other side of social media.
Due to influencer creep, artists also feel the pressure to post everyday content frequently and document highly personal snapshots from their backstage everyday life. Like influencers, artists must develop a sustained boundary with audience, allowing them to feel close while minimizing personal vulnerability.
But also social media has made me more consistent because now I have to keep posting something. I have to keep creating something so that the algorithm will be fed.
At the end of the day, social media has become a convenient and powerful platform for artists to share and promote their work. It offers opportunities that were not as accessible before. This essay is not about criticizing these platforms, but about raising awareness of how they can shape the way we create. From interruptions in creative flow to the pressure of constant visibility, these influences can subtly affect both the process and the outcome. And hoping that by understanding these impacts, we artists can make more conscious choice about how to engage with social media.